News 4 is your local election headquarters, and early voting underway leading up to primary day next Tuesday. The top race is for Buffalo mayor.
We're joined now by Jeremy Zellner, the Democratic Commissioner for the Erie County Board of Elections. Jeremy, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
All right, looking at early voting numbers, they seem a little low to us here in the newsroom. What do they look like to you?
Well, if you look at the cycles, there's a lot more people voting this year than 4 years ago during this cycle for early voting. It was kind of newer then. It's not exactly high right now, but we're approaching 7,000 total voters as of today, countywide. We've got a lot of smaller primaries happening in the towns, but it's definitely more than 4 years ago.
Knowing that we just did this 4 years ago, are the numbers meeting your expectations going into this cycle? Because, of course, we have not been faced with a new mayor in 20 years.
Yeah.
So now we have this opportunity. Has it met your expectations there?
It's more than twice as many voters as it was 4 years ago. So it's not great. I still think we're going to be looking at about a 35% turnout maybe for Tuesday when all is said and done. So we'd like to see more folks get out. We've got it goes until 9 p.m. tonight, and then noon to 9 tomorrow, and then we're back to our weekend hours of 9 to 5 Saturday and Sunday.
So 35% voters in the city of Buffalo coming out. I mean, this has become such a contested, heated race. It's so important. Your mayor makes so many decisions in your city, and the city of Buffalo needs good leadership, especially right now. Why would you see such low voter turnout?
Well, I think you're just seeing apathy at every level of government at this point. You would have thought we've seen more turnout last year in the presidential race, but we were dragging people to the polls as well. So, I think you're going to see a decent turnout of 35%, give or take, but folks do need to understand that in this primary, not just in the mayor's race, but there are a lot of races across the county that could be decided on Tuesday. There could be no voting in November if certain people win races across the county.
So hopefully folks will get out, especially for those races as well. You also have to think there are the number of candidates that are in this primary. It's not just two people who are facing off. We have 5 men who are in this race. Where do you see that having an impact in terms of voting on Tuesday, spreading the vote up?
Well, I think at this point you've seen 2 candidates really spend the lion's share of the money. I mean, there's almost $1 million between both of them, and they're kind of drowning out what you're seeing with the other 3. So I wouldn't anticipate anything different from what you see right now on Tuesday.
I know I've already asked you this on other platforms, but the winner on Tuesday, what are the odds that that man wins then in the November election?
Well, I believe that the Democrat is whoever wins on Tuesday is going to be the next mayor of the city of Buffalo, but there's a lot to be determined between now and November. There is a Republican challenger on the Republican and conservative lines. There are several folks who filed independent nominating petitions, so there's nothing guaranteed, and who knows what could happen. We just saw a historic write-in 4 years ago, so stay tuned.
It is a difficult hill to climb for Republicans in all of Erie County, but in Buffalo especially. It's more than, 2.4 per 1, I believe, right? About that. And of course, that is going to be a factor in this. What about expectations in terms of what you just mentioned? There's almost been $1 million spent here. Good fundraising on behalf of the top 2 candidates and good expenditures on the top 2 candidates. Does that meet your expectation there? Yeah,
I think that there's been a lot of participation with people spending money in this race and a lot of robust activity happening. That door knocking, we see a lot of visibility events right now going on throughout the community with people holding signs, trying to get that excitement level up, trying to get people to get out and vote. And as I said, we're open to early voting through Sunday. Folks should just go to our website and check that out to see if they're eligible, because we've gotten a lot of calls from people saying, wait a minute, do I have a vote here? So they should check us out. They can see their ballot right on our website, and they can track their absentees. If folks have absentees, they can get them to us postmarked by Tuesday on primary day. As long as they postmark them, we'll be able to get them.
Great.
All right, Jeremy Zellner, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Appreciate it.